Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. In this video, I'll summarize a very interesting story, The Ensign. That's written by Alphonse Daudet, the French writer. Ensign here refers to the flag. The Ensign, Alphonse Daudet, written by the French writer Alphonse Daudet. And The Ensign by Alphonse Daudet, it's a very powerful and emotional story which is set during the Franco-Prussian War. So what's the history? What's the setting here in the story? Franco-Prussian War. It tells the moving story of a Sergeant Hornus, who is a very humble soldier who becomes the flag bearer of his regiment, and he treats the regimental flag with deep reverence as a symbol of national pride and sacrifice. The story explores the themes like patriotism, honor, military defeat, and personal dignity in the face of surrender. Let's begin it. The story begins with a very terrible battle. A French regiment is bravely fighting against the Prussians, standing strong even though enemy bullets are raining down on them. The officers shout for the soldiers to lie down, but no one listens. They all stay standing, protecting the regimental flag, the regimental colors. Colors here refers to flag. They're holding the flag. In the thick of the battle, this flag falls down 22 times. How many times? 22 times, but each time one officer lifts it again with pride. Who is this officer? Among these brave men, one officer is here, Sergeant Hornus, who is very rough, simple soldier who had served for 20 years before becoming a sub-lieutenant. He can barely write, he stammers when he speaks. He has lived a hard life as an orphan, as a soldier, but when he is given the honor of carrying the regimental flag, it becomes his life's greatest pride and responsibility. He holds the flag upright through the battles, unshaken even by the bullets. For him, to him, it's more than a piece of cloth, it's a sacred symbol of France, of loyalty, and of the memory of fallen comrades, of the fallen soldiers, died soldiers. Even after the Battle of Bonny and the Grave Lottie, where many die and the flags are torn, Hornus Sergeant still carries the flag proudly. But soon the army gets trapped near Metz and they stop fighting. The colonel takes the flag into town for safekeeping. Is missing this. Horner misses the flag terribly. He feels like a mother who has been separated from her child. He often visits it in the Mets, and he returns to the camp with renewed courage. One day, there was an order from Marshal Bazaine which shocks everybody. What's the order? The French army has to surrender to the Prussians without even fighting. The soldiers are furious, they're very angry. Sergeant Hornus is stunned and he asks about the flag. He asks that where is the flag? He's told that the colors, the flag, must also be surrendered. He's heartbroken. He's furious. Hornus runs to the town, hoping to retrieve the flag and lead the soldiers in a final attack against the enemy. But the colonel, ashamed and angry, he refuses to let him in, and he says the flag has already been sent to the arsenal for surrender. Arsenal means where all the military equipments are kept here, and the flag has been sent to keep there. Hornus is devastated, but is determined. At the arsenal, a sad scene happens. What happens? French officers stand silently, and the battle-scarred flags of many regiments lie in muddy pile. Prussian officers are taking official charge of them, giving receipts in return. Hornus, he sees his flag, his beloved symbol, which is lying there like a trash. He brings back the memories of the battle and the 22 comrades, 22 soldiers who died holding this flag up. Overwhelmed with rage and sorrow, Hornus Sergeant suddenly grabs the flag. He tries to raise it again, crying out the words, "Oh, drap you, mess and fits," means to say, "To the children, to the flag, my children, to the flag, my children," just like during the battles. But the staff slips from his hand. But the staff slips from his hand. The atmosphere of defeat is too heavy. The flag no longer flies. No honor, no glory can survive in a surrendered town because they have already surrendered. The French army has already surrendered to the Prussian army. Hornus Sergeant falls to the ground, dead from the pain and the shame of seeing his flag surrendered. He dies, not from a bullet, but from a broken heart. Let's sum up the story. The Ensign is a very heartbreaking story about a simple soldier's heroic devotion to his flag and to his country. It reminds us that the true spirit of a nation lives in the hearts of his people, not just in its victories. Sergeant Hornus becomes a symbol of quiet heroism, dying with his honor intact, even when the army itself gives up. So, this is how I have summarized the interesting story, the important story, the patriotic story, The Ensign, written by Alphonse Daudet, the French writer. Hope you have liked this video. Click on the like button, write in the comment box. Subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you so much. Stay tuned with Mukesh English.